All right, man, we back. Mercy Sports Talk, we in the building. And yeah, Bleacher Report our writer kind of put this suggestion out here and it turned into a rumor saying that the Pistons and the Warriors should make a deal with trading Andre Drummond and D'Angelo Russell for each other, and that Drummond can help the Golden State Warriors out and Russell can get a Pistons some much needed boost in their backcourt. But let's talk about a potential trade real quick. Appreciate the love, support. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the videos. Quite frankly, it's a tough one because Russell got a max deal, and it's around 30-some million. But I like D'Angelo Russell game a lot. Yeah, he a little reckless with his shot taking, but he could play the one, he could play the two. Definitely would be a huge upgrade over Reggie Jackson. Younger guy, has some knee injuries. That's something to look about, but I definitely think he a better player than Andre Drummond. You know what I'm saying? I think they both got still a lot of potential, untapped potential. I think if Drummond can just pick a side of the ball to be good on, athletically, Drummond might be second to none in the league. You know, because you got guys like Anthony Davis who quick, who can jump. But Drummond, you got guys like Porzingis who can stretch it out to the three quick, get off the dribble. But Drummond is durable. He's strong. Upper body, lower body. He can jump. He quick. I think Andre Drummond, out of all the centers in the league, even the power forwards, all the way around, he might be the most athletically gifted guy because of his durability and his size and his strength. He got the body to play at any era. You know what I'm saying? It's the mentality. He a little soft mentally and physically. Like, he can rebound and he can dunk, but he need to be something, you know, defensively, be a stopper, be Mutombo, be Ben. You know what I'm saying? Or he need to go on the other side of the court and be Robinson and be Ewing or be Shaq. If he can dominate on the block with his body, I mean, I wouldn't trade Andre Drummond for no big man in the league, but at the end of the day, potential get a lot of people hurt and get a lot of people fired too. A lot of families on the street because of potential. And if you look at it, he been with Detroit, 6, 7, 8 years now, seasons, and they haven't been able to get him to the next level as far as developing an offensive game or developing consistency offensive, defensively. He go to Golden State and they able to do it, then, you know, it's kind of like, you know, looking at, you know, guys in other sports, the Lions, the Wings, they might go to another team, the Tigers, and they might just be ballers. They must be doing something coaching-wise or a change of scenery or something must be going right for them to flourish over there and they not flourishing over here. And, you know, he might, if he can morph into that with Golden State, if he never left Detroit, what says he would have morphed into it or not? We haven't had the coaches through 3 coaches with him or a few coaches with him. He hasn't been able to develop, you know what I'm saying, that ability. But D'Angelo Russell is a baller. But once again, you trading a durable commodity in Andre Drummond for a guy that's missed some games, but he can fill it up. He can handle the ball. He can distribute. But I think Dwayne Casey can get through to him, to be honest. I think Dwayne Casey can get through to him. And I think he can have a better chance to develop him as a better defender. Let's continue to develop as a facilitator. And he already can score, just take better shot selection. You know, I would love to have him in Detroit. I don't know, people say he a snitch, 6'9", getting out, and y'all ain't gonna care, gonna buy his record. I ain't even worried about that. D'Angelo Russell should have snitched 3 years later, 2 years later, whatever the hell it is. But he got the potential, he got the size, and he'll be the best guard we had since Chauncey left and Rip and them left. You know what I'm saying? So, quite frankly, I would want Willie Cauley-Stein in return. I believe they would want a guy like Luke Kennard in return. I would have no problem doing that if how the money add up. But at the end of the day, I think how they both perform with their teams. I think how they both perform with their teams for the first half of the year is going to determine if they get moved or not. Because Klay Thompson probably come back February, March, April. And for the record, on my other channel, I said that before, and I'm going to do a preview show over there as well. I'm going to do a Piston preview as well over here probably this weekend, live stream. But I think Russell, Steph Curry, and Klay Thompson can play together. Because Steph can defend. I think Russell will become a lot better defender than what he is right now. So I really don't think that's an issue with the defense, especially with all the cross matchups today. But how they perform in the first, whatever the hell it is, 40, 50 games in the All-Star break, I think how they perform is going to say a lot about if the trade rumors ramp up or not. And how they teams perform. If the Pistons, is sucking and Drummond is having a great year and he's showing a lot of improvement, I think he's still going to stay, honestly, because they like him a lot. And he's a great person. You know what I'm saying? You don't hear a lot of bad about Andre Drummond off the court, and that's something else to be said. That's something else that me personally I've been overlooking, is that Andre Drummond is a really good guy. He's a good representative of the city. But at the end of the day, he got to pick a side of the ball to be good on. And if he develop a basic defensive game or basic offensive game is what I was trying to say, or be a great defender, I don't mind paying him max money. D'Angelo Russell, he seemed to mature. He came into the league young just like Drummond. And he seemed to be a guy they rallied around in Brooklyn. But I think if Russell is struggling or he not fitting, and Drummond, the Pistons are struggling, and Drummond is struggling, and he not fitting, that could be a swap. So then again, you will be, D'Angelo Russell will be the face of your franchise with Blake Griffin. And I just figured if the Pistons struggle this year, and this is my opinion on it, if the Pistons struggle this year, I just figured that they was going to blow it up. Reggie will walk, or they trade him. Andre Drummond will walk, or they'll trade him for picks or whatever. And I just thought they would start out, and then I think next season they would trade Blake Griffin. That's just my personal opinion on it. But basically what I'm saying is they clear out. But if they was get D'Angelo Russell, I think that's a good start. And I won't mind playing Russell, because one thing he can do is he got superstar potential. He got potential to be a good defender. He got potential to be a scoring champion. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of potential. And it's a potential that he's already kind of cashed in on a bit. But he can put the ball in the hole. Ain't no ifs, and buts about it. That's the name of the game. Put the ball in the hole and stop the ball from being put in the hole. But what you would be saying by trading for D'Angelo Russell, if the Pistons are struggling at the All-Star break and they're blowing up, is Russell going to be the face of your franchise. And I don't think that's a bad start. But if it was up to me right now, and the Warriors have said that they plan on keeping D'Angelo Russell and they intend on keeping him, but things can change and they can just be puffing smoke. But if it was up to me right now, I would do it. I would. You know what I'm saying? Drummond would be exactly what they needed. A guy that can run up the floor. He ain't got to shoot threes. He could be Kevon Looney. Him and Steph off the pick and roll. Him and Klay off the pick and roll when he come back. Him and Draymond Green. He'd be exactly what they need. And D'Angelo Russell would be exactly what we need. A guy that can score, get 20, 23 points a game. Seen him matured a little bit, but I will wait and see. And I think that's what the Warriors going to do. I think that's what the Pistons going to do. But if Drummond shows some promise, he shows development on the block, or shows development as a defensive player, and he's Defensive Player of the Year candidate by the middle of the season, I'd pay him. But if it was up to me right now, I like D'Angelo Russell. I'm a huge fan of his, man, and his game. And I would do the trade. I don't know what the money cash in like, but I would want Willie Cauley-Stein in return to rebound and hold the fort in the middle. He ain't getting paid that much money. I would send him Luke Kennard in return. And you had D Rose and Reggie Jackson probably end up getting traded as well at some point. if he's not part of that deal. But hey, let me know what y'all think. Russell for Dre, but it would be a combination package as well. And they may ask Drummond to sign an extension before getting traded, so maybe that's how the money match up. But at the end of the day, Golden State will need a guard at this point until Klay came back healthy, and the Pistons will need a big guy. So it probably would involve a Kennard, or it probably would involve Willie Cauley-Stein as well. But hey, let me know what you guys think. But I will wait and see how it develops. But hey, it's my personal opinion. Motor City Sports Talk. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out to the email if you got business questions, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Keep sharing the videos. I appreciate the love and support. Want to make a donation? Just share the video, man. Check my other channel out, Goodfellas Sports TV, for more sports, music, entertainment, and much, much more. One time for one time, with y'all.